Ladies and gentlemen, a good Sunday morning. We are at a dealership we haven't been at in about 3 months, Lakewood Toyota, our old home away from home. It looks like they got a lot of new Tundras over there. But first, we're going to start over here and see what they have on the used side, which right in front of me, right next to where I parked, there is a 1794 Magnetic Gray. It is a regular I-Force, TRD off-road. It's got some Predator steps on the side. You're going to see some moisture all over the windows today, but I can assure you there's saddle brown interior in there. It's like almost 60 degrees, which is not normal, obviously, for this time of year in New Jersey. So moisture on everything. I think we saw this truck a few months ago when it was here, if it's the same one. But a beautiful truck. Obviously, 1794 gives you all the luxury features, pano roof, genuine heated, ventilated memory seats, TRD off-road wheels, Bilstein shocks, locking rear diff, multi-terrain select, crawl control, all the good stuff. I can't see the sticker, so if their sticker is online, I will put it up now. TRD grill up front. Don't forget, on the Platinum in 1794, the TRD grill is more of a gray than a black. This has the 360 bird's eye camera, premium headlights, loaded up real nice, and a good way to start the walk here. Like I said, I haven't been here in a long time. We'll start with the used, like we always do on this lot, and then move over to the new, because this is a beautiful truck right here. I'm glad we saw this. Now, real quick, this is just an SR5, has a TRD off-road package. It's a Crew Max, and it is going to be a 2018 or a 2019 just by standing right here and looking at it, and I can tell you why. 2018, Toyota Safety Sense came out, and they also changed the grills a little bit, okay? But in 2020, they got rid of the antenna on the fender, so it narrows it down. But what the owner did, the previous owner did, was put a little bit more of an aggressive tire on there. That's a Goodyear Wrangler. Look at how beautiful that truck is. So you get LED headlights, LED fog lights up front, 5.7 V8 engine. It is in the super white, which is the name of the white in this generation that they now call Ice Cap. Doesn't look like there's a sticker on here. Window goes all the way down in the back. You guys know what this is all about. This still has the 7.1 inch screen, I believe it is, on the inside. In 2020, they went to an 8.1 inch screen. It says this vehicle is not for sale. It probably just came in. What a nice truck, huh? For you second-gen lovers out there, this is pretty much the cream of the crop. Very, very nice. Bilstein suspension. You could put a TRD dual exhaust on here and really let that 5.7 sing. I will update you on price if there's anything on their website, because I'm thinking I'm not seeing the stickers because of the moisture, but really there is no stickers in there at all. All right, last used one before we get over into the new. Magnetic Gray, limited TRD off-road. We have not seen this here. This is one of my favorite Tundras. In the last generation, I feel like this was always the Tundra to get, because nowadays in the new generation, you can build an SR5 up real nice. But in the old generation, to get some good stuff, you had to come up to limited. This has blind spot monitoring, parking sensors, Magnetic Gray metallic, TRD off-road limited. Even in the now Tundra, today's Tundra, this is the best way to go, because you start getting into the luxury features, but you're not paying Platinum and 1794 kind of numbers. So this, like I was just showing you with the white one, had the antenna on the fender. This does not. So this is a 20 or a 2021. That's a beautiful truck. So whether it's a 2020 or a 2021, last couple of years of the 5.7, because in 2022, they went to the V6. So someone's going to take this home sooner than later. This has soft text on the inside that is heated. In this generation, if you wanted ventilated or memory, it had to be Platinum or 1794. There is a sales sticker on there. I can't see it. So like I said, on their website, if the price is on there, I will update you. But that's a beautiful truck. So we started with a nice new generation there with the 1794. And then we had the two older generations, which those are two fine examples of older generation, SR5 TRD off-road and limited TRD off-road. You really can't go wrong. Let's go see what they have new. Now, usually when I come up to this dealership and a lot of other dealerships, I do a quick inventory of what they have before I take the ride, because I've been so in tune to the last 2 years and coming to search for Tundras that you got to look at the website, because you never know if they'll have one. But now every dealership I go to has around 10 or so. And just counting as I walk up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 Tundras, nothing to sneeze at here. We'll start right here and we'll go that way. Looks like we have a TRD Pro right there and a TRD Pro Tacoma. That's nice. It went from never seeing TRD Pro Tundras in the new gen on the lots to seeing one almost every week now. So we start with a regular SR5 black Crew Max. This does not have TRD off-road. They put the blacked out badge on the front. Don't forget, in SR5, you cannot get iForce Max. It's still a very common question I get. Now, in this truck, it looks like an 8-inch screen, and it is fabric interior, but you can get the 14-inch screen and the Softex. Good-looking truck. If you don't want all the extras, this may be the truck for you. Of course, sitting right next to it is a capstone, so you're getting like the beginning of the trims. I know there's SR, but we never see SR. And then a capstone, which is the top of the trims. It looks like the sticker says 53.9, and they want 58. So there are still markups up here. And as I always tell you, when you're looking for a new truck, make sure 2 things you do. Number 1, look around, because more than not, dealerships are doing deals on all these trucks, and markups are becoming a thing of the past. But even if you see markups at your local dealership, don't be afraid to give it a try, because some of these dealers just want to get rid of these Tundras at this point. So like I said, SR5, which is more of the lower end of the trim line, and this is the high end. And this is an iForce Max capstone. Just in case you don't know about the capstone, flagship Tundra, the top of the luxury level, comes Crew Max 5.5 foot bed, iForce Max 4x4. It's the only way you could get the truck. This is in windshield pearl. Thing looks beautiful. It's the only Tundra that comes with 22-inch wheels. We'll do the price before we do the walking around. 81,839, 85,227. This is still a 2023. AVS and the load leveling rear air suspension. One thing you're not going to see on here is the standalone heads-up display. It has the heads-up display, but it comes in a package. In 2024, the heads-up display is a standalone option. This has a spray and bed liner on it. It has the LED lights. It has the outlet over here, as you can see right there. I mean, this thing's as loaded can get. The AVS and rear load leveling height control is not standard. It's optional. So if you don't want it, you don't have to get it. That is a nice looking truck right there. And we move on down the way. We have another SR5, just like the one we just saw, in all black. And we have a gray one right next to it. So you got a great option here. And it looks good because there's a lot of moisture on the trucks, and it gives it that flat look, which looks awesome in my opinion. But let's see what's on this one here. So you're not going to get premium LED headlights as you would on a higher trim like that. That starts as an option in limited and becomes standard as you get into the higher trims. But this one here, loaded up pretty nice, as you can see. 2024. It's all the stuff. SR5 convenience, BSM outer mirrors, all-weather floor liners, dual step running boards, even wheel locks on this one. 56,261. No TRD package once again. Spray on bed liner. Does not have the lights or the outlet because that comes with the premium audio package. The only way to get that on these trucks in SR5 is to get the 14-inch screen. And I think that's one thing they should change. That should be standard. Just my opinion, though. Again, for SR5, there are no moon roofs or anything like that. That becomes an option in limited. Same setup as next door, except it doesn't have side steps on it. I love matte gray. And because we talk about this all the time, we always talk about body color versus chrome. It's weird. So in limited, if you have a regular limited, there's chrome all over it. If you go TRD off-road in limited, it body colors everything. On SR5, your body color on everything unless you go TRD off-road, and then it chromes everything. Don't ask me why. It blows my mind. It's like they're messing with us. 2024, same kind of setup as next door. 32.2 gallon tank. That's in the SR5 convenience package. 54,982, 58,316. Good looking truck, right? So again, if you don't want the TRD stuff, there are a lot of you that don't. This is the way to go. I mean, this truck is more than capable. My only issue is if you need the locking rear diff, that only comes with TRD off-road or the TRD Pro Tundra. So that's going to be your driving force behind what you get if you go off-road or not. And next door, we have, this is a Nightshade. Magnetic Gray, limited, regular I-Force. Unique 20-inch wheel, body color, all on the truck. It's an exterior package, $450, and it body color and blacks out everything on the outside. You can get it in I-Force or I-Force Max. Got that black badge up front. This thing looks so good with all the moisture all over it. The matte gray on it. Nightshade package, just says the JBL system. It's 2024, obviously, because that's when Nightshade came back out. Panoramic view monitor, limited power package, heated leather steering wheel. Has all the good stuff. The steps, everybody loves these steps. The cast aluminum ones, they want 64,226, 67,560. By the way, here is what the markup is. You guys love to see that. Just in case you want to look. Spray on. It does have the bed lights and the outlet. That is not standard on limited. That becomes standard above limited. Just want to help you guys when you're shopping and what to look for. You got to go on that Toyota.com build and price tool and really, see what you can and can't do with some of these trims. Next door, we have a TRD Sport, which is perfect because I talk about this all the time, but now I can actually show you. See those wheels? They're the same exact wheels as the Sport. The only difference is that has a TRD center cap, that has a Toyota center cap. But the TRD Sport, I feel like in our area, is probably the most popular. You see these, the most body color all the way around, a 1-inch drop in the front Bilstein suspension. The truck that's meant for more on-road, as I always say. You cannot get the locking rear diff in the Sport. Keep that in mind. This one here, 2024, loaded up. Advanced technology package, premium audio package. That's going to give the big screen and the bed lights and the outlet. TRD Sport premium package. That's going to give the soft text. A lot of good options on there. 63,568, 66,920. Good color to get with this truck though, because white with the blackout looks so good. And there's no chrome whatsoever on the outside of that truck, which is awesome that Toyota does that a lot now, where a lot of their options down low, you can get body color, which was not the case back in the day. So that's a nice one there. And another regular SR5 Crew Max, which they probably have so many because it's the volume leader, I would think, around here. It used to be the SR5 with the TRD off-road package. And surprisingly, we don't see a lot of SR5 TRD off-roads around here. You'll see a lot of TRD Sports, but not a lot of TRD off-roads. But just a quick look at this one because we've already walked a few. This one here. This one here is like bare bones. Doesn't even have the 32-gallon tank. They want 55.8, 59,135 for this one. Nice truck. All right, so far, a lot of SR5s in here. I'd ask which one you're taking home, but I know it's going to be the Nightshade or this TRD Sport. Now, we have come down to the final three, and one is an Ice Cap TRD Pro. They don't have Windshield Pearl in TRD Pro, which is another thing people ask a lot. Is the white that's on the Pro Windshield Pearl negative? It is regular Ice Cap. I don't think you'd want Windshield Pearl on this, because this is supposed to be like an off-road vehicle, right? So Windshield Pearl, it's too pretty for this. This is meant to be. I like the white cap, especially, again, with the moisture on it. It looks very flat. It's a little bit wider, don't forget, with the TRD Pro. And that's because of the offset. The over fenders are a little larger. That's why it has the marker lights. You get that Heritage grille up front. You get the light bar, premium LED auto leveling headlights. It only comes I-Force Max 4x4, Crew Max 5.5 foot bed. This has the steps on it. You get the suspension in there, as you can see. BBS forged wheels, Falcon Wild Peak tires. We'll look at the price in a minute. Nice truck, right? So it has the pano roof. This one I could tell has the red interior. You get red or black interior. 14-inch screen, JBL sound system, power folding mirrors. I mean, this thing has pretty much everything. I always say it's built off of a limited, just a very, very loaded up limited. So you get the standard lights in the bed with the outlet. The TRD Pro red interior is very unique. 76093. It says the performance air filter, the dash cam, the Predator steps, stainless steel guards. It is a 2024. They want 89 off of 76. So The markups are still ripe around these parts, which is crazy because in some parts of New Jersey, you're seeing MSRP and thousands off, and then in other parts, there's still markups. So I'm not sure if they'll mark them down as far as if you come in, but just keep that in mind if you're shopping around this area. But if you're in other areas and you're thinking TRD Pro, don't instantly not look at the white one, because I'm telling you, even like with the TRD Sport, white with the black accenting is the way to go. I know everybody, wants the Terra, and there's a black and gray and all that, but this one is beautiful. And to be honest with you, white would definitely be near the top of my list if I was going TRD Pro. Again, sensors all over the place. This has the bird's eye view, blind spot monitoring, parking sensors, everything you could get on a Tundra is pretty much in this thing. It has soft text on the inside as far as seats, heated, ventilated memory, not genuine leather. But for 2024, they put a black headliner in there, so that's going to match it up all together real good. So let me know what you think about that color on a TRD Pro. Next door, we have a Platinum, non-TRD. Another one that we see a lot around here more than others is this Platinum, especially in this setup, magnetic gray. And you get the dark chrome all around it. It looks good. Everything is body color, and that's the cool part. It's a high luxury trim, but everything's body color, and the dark chrome is just a nice touch. Beautiful truck, all matching all the way down the side. This is where you start getting into genuine heated, ventilated memory leather versus soft text. So the genuine stuff is here. This has a black interior, panel roof is standard. Everything is, that's when you start getting up into these Platinum 1794 and Capstone. It's all standard stuff. Bed light standard. And now for 2024, you can get a TRD off-road package on these Platinums, which is cool. 10-inch color heads-up display, power running boards, power bed step. It's good stuff in it. 69,597. They want 72,931. All right. Definitely some nice ones. And we're going to end it right. We have another nightshade here, magnetic gray, just like we walked, with those great steps on the side. Let's take a walk around her real quick, because we just saw everything on the other one. This is pretty much the same exact one. 64,226. They want 67,560. Got the JBL limited premium package, panoramic view monitor, limited power package, heated leather steering wheel. It has quite a bit, and those great steps that are very expensive. So that's it for Tundra here at Lakewood Toyota. But before we leave, I have to just walk around this one real quick and just see how much a TRD Pro Tacoma is going for these days. Beautiful truck, stamped in the side. Obviously, the new generation is out. We're about to be on lots in the next couple months. So this is the last of this generation, we'll see. This has the moonroof on it and everything. See what they're asking. So this looks to be an automatic transmission. They want 63,073 off of 54,739. So quite expensive for a Tacoma. And even though this is a Tundra channel, I must ask, if you're a Tacoma fan and you're watching, would you buy the last of this generation, or would you wait for the new one? I want to hear that in the comments below, because I still think this looks fantastic. And I know the new one's coming out and looks completely different and has a lot of awesome features on it, but this one still looks very good. As far as Tundras go, on our way out, let's walk them one more time so you could decide the famous question: which one are you taking home? We got the Nightshade Limited here. We got the Platinum Magnetic Gray. We got the TRD Pro. That might be my winner of the day. The white TRD Pro, I'm telling you, just does something to me. White with the black accenting is so the way to go. We have a regular SR5, and if you don't want to spend TRD Pro money, but you want that same kind of scheme on it, this may be the way to go. This will save you thousands. Obviously, you're not going to get, the Fox suspension and all that stuff with this. But the look, if you're really based off of the look, it's not far. It's not far. So keep that in mind. TRD Sport, once again. This is another Nightshade. Regular SR5, Capstone, and the regular SR5. Let me know in the comments below which one you're taking home. Don't forget, we have those couple of last generation trucks over there and a new Gen 1794. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 at gmail.com. From Lakewood Toyota, I hope you have a great day. Be safe and be well.